What is up, soLDiersquaD? In case you guys didn't know, I'm currently celebrating 800 followers on Twitch, and I'm doing so by giving away $25. All you have to do is click on the link in the description. It's a Google form. Once you're in, it'll give you 3 questions that you must answer. These 3 questions are only questions that you can answer if you've been watching me on Twitch. And I'll be dropping hints and clues on my streams in the next few days. So what are you waiting for? Follow me on Twitch. The link is in the description. And it's also right here. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. Helps me out a lot. If you are just now tuning in, welcome to the soLDiersquaD. Hit that sub button and turn on post notifications. And now to some story time. So today I'm going to be telling you guys about how I basically ended my YouTube streaming career on my own. Nobody had to throw dirt on my name. Nobody had to talk crap about me. I basically did it all on my own, and it's something that I learned from and is ultimately the reason why I'm now full-time streaming on Twitch. I'm going to talk about some of my very awesome times on YouTube, and I'm gonna explain how I started streaming and eventually what ended up happening that I had to essentially move to Twitch. So I started streaming in December, more or less, of 2017. That's when I really considered myself as a streamer. I remember coming back home from as I mentioned in the last video, from living with my girlfriend in Central Texas. I came back home for Christmas, and essentially I was done with school. I had gotten my diploma. It was December. I remember I was streaming Fortnite from my living room with terrible internet. I had just bought the Nutcracker skin, and it was the time that I considered myself a streamer. Keep in mind, I had a year-long lease with my girlfriend, so I had to go back to Central Texas, but I was visiting my hometown in December. But that's when I really said to myself, you know what, I'm starting my stream. I'm going to start streaming. I'm gonna start my career. So essentially what happened was, I decided that I was gonna stream when I went back to Central Texas, because I just, you know, Fortnite was getting popular. You had big names like Ninja popping up, and it was something new to me. It was something that, you know, I figured I've been playing video games since I was 3 years old. Might as well continue playing, you know. Might as well, if I'm gonna be playing, might as well, you know, try my best to entertain, try my best to just put my name out there. And so I ended up making the decision to go back to Central Texas with my gear to stream. Keep in mind, all I had was a PlayStation and pretty much a PlayStation camera. And so it was interesting because I was growing my channel by simply streaming, and every day. And when I mean streaming I mean streaming. Like, I would spend over 8, 9, 10 hours, 12 hours streaming every single day. I remember you know, my girlfriend was going to school, and we were living in an apartment with I was living in an apartment with 3 other girls, and 4 girls total, including my girlfriend. And it was just insane because I was in the living room. I couldn't stream in my girlfriend's room because it was super loud. I was super loud. I mean, I would yell, and I would, you know, talk to my friends. It was very loud. And so I had a great time, you know, even though I was a distraction, and you know, I apologized to the girls. You know, I was very loud, but they put up with me, but it was great. I had a lot of fun, and I would consistently upload every single day. And man, I finally made it to like 2.5 thousand subs, and along the way, I guess one of the most memorable moments was when Galadryax came to my stream. If you guys don't know who Galadryax is, just look her up on YouTube. When I started streaming, she was getting like 200, 300, 400 plus viewers on YouTube, and that to me was great. She was verified on YouTube already by the time I started streaming, and so she showed up along with her friend Jars. She showed up to my comment section, to my chat, and I saw the check mark, and I'm like, wait a minute. I look her up, and I was shocked. It was like, wow, like to be able to, you know, to have the impact on another big streamer to show up to my stream was like, that was a game changer to me. I remember I just felt great. I felt like I was on top of the world. I felt like I was doing something good. And the main reason why I was able to attract her to my stream was I basically photoshopped myself with like this, holding holding basically a chug jug in my hand, and she really liked that. This was the time when Fortnite had just released a chug jug, but I mean, that to me was one of the best moments of my streaming career, because, you know, a bigger streamer came to my stream, even though she didn't raid me. Like, I was able to reach out to a bigger streamer, and that to me was just amazing. Like, I really I could honestly say to you guys that I felt like I was on top of the world, on top of the streaming world, as a beginner, you know, pretty much. And I'm still kind of a beginner, because I mean, you know, I'm having trouble attracting viewers, especially on Twitch, but you know, it felt good. You know, I was getting 10, 12, 13, 15 viewers on YouTube, and people really genuinely enjoyed my Fortnite content, and you know, it was great. Another story of me really remembering, or really how can I put it to you guys, really enjoying my streaming and really making me feel like I was doing an impact, was one time I was at Sam's Club, and this younger kid comes up to me. He was only a few years younger than me, but he comes up, and he's like, "Are you LDD04 Gaming?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I watch your stuff, man." And then he told me his username. I'm like, "Hey, what's up, dude?" Like, so, you know, I shook his hand, and man, that was, I was shopping with my mom, and like somebody came up to me and they were like, "Are you LDD04, blah blah blah?" And I don't know, man, it felt good. It felt great. You know, as I said, I was on top of the world. It made me even more, it made me even more powerful, you know, within me. I felt more powerful. It gave me more power. It motivated me even more to continue streaming, to go home right now, leave Sam's, and just go home and stream, man. Really felt good. Ultimately, what ended up happening was, and I mean, this is the first time I've ever said this live, so you guys are here, you know, you guys get to hear it first. In the summer of 2018, when the World Cup of 2018 rolled up, essentially, I was all about growing my channel, but I took it to lengths too far. And what I mean too far is, I was all about viewers. To me, having viewers meant a lot more than subs. And I mean, yes, it's important, but you know, it really disconnected me from the fact that growth is all about just you enjoying what you're doing. You don't have to follow the viewers or be all about statistics and numbers. So what my dummy brain did essentially was, I decided to go live on YouTube, but instead of streaming anything, I pretty much had a thumbnail on the stream. Like when you clicked on the stream, it took you to the stream, and it said in a big picture, it said, click on this link, click the link in the description to go watch the Mexico game, because of course you guys know I'm essentially Mexican, so I wanted people to go watch the Mexico stream, but at the same time I wanted my viewer count to go up. I guess somebody reported me. Of course, it was a terrible thing to do. I guess somebody reported me, and and I remember I had like 30 viewers at one point, and I guess one of those 30 got upset that the game wasn't actually on YouTube. They reported me. YouTube, in a matter of like, I'd say at halftime, my channel was gone. I got copyright strike for, and the guidelines that they used to strike me down were ridiculous. It was not even related to anything, but they struck me down, and yeah, I couldn't stream for 3 months. I ultimately moved did the move to Twitch. A lot of you guys went and followed me over there. A lot of y'all didn't. But after those 3 months, I grew a lot as a streamer. I learned to appreciate, you know, my viewers, my community more. And now I'm full-time Twitch. And that's essentially what happened, man. I shot myself. I was growing so consistently on YouTube, and I shot myself in the foot, and it sucked. But those are some of the greatest moments of my YouTube streaming career, and essentially my downfall. But hopefully I can make a comeback on Twitch. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this content, maybe even make a comeback on YouTube as a content creator. But thank you guys so much for watching, man. It really means a lot. And as I said, I try to keep it under 10 minutes. So that's my time. Hope you guys enjoy. If you guys do, drop a like, guys. Helps me out a lot. I will hopefully come up with better stories every day. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Catch you guys in the next one. Soldier out.
Drugs, I guess they don't wear. Tattoo buddy, I don't need no shit. Probably need Jesus, but I don't go check.